Hey y'all, so this is a collective message. This message is for the new people who are going through a spiritual awakening transformation journey. So, again, you may not even know at this point that you are on awakening. You just may kind of feel irritated with stuff, just really irritable with stuff that used to be cool with you. Now it's kind of like, you know, feels like nails on a chalkboard is the video I said before this one. So it doesn't, something's not right, but you just think you're irritated. So that's because you are vibrating differently. So the things that are not aligned with you, they aren't aligned with you. So you're letting go. So my video before this, I gotta sigh. It's like I'm 12 again. So like the video before this, we talked about letting go. So this is still on that same, I was gonna say frequency, but I don't know why I'm being told frequency. On that same line. So if this is your first time seeing me or you've seen me before, my name is Aaliyah. So I am a psychic. I guess I'm everything. Psychic, medium, channel, past life regressionist, everything. So, I've just gone through a huge spiritual transformation. And so there's journey, there is transformation, and there's an awakening. So the journey, we're all on the spiritual journey. That's what we're here for, a spiritual journey. And it's lifelong. So yes, you are on a spiritual journey. Awakening, a spiritual awakening is when you actually awaken to, knowing that things are not as they seem. This world has so many things that just magical. This world is so magical. So you're awakening to not only the magic of this world, but the magic to all worlds. So if you are on an awakening, congratulations. And if you're getting this message, it started. And the transformation. So I've gone through a transformation as well, and I'm still going through a transformation. Spiritual transformation is, the only way I can describe it is that I am basically transforming. So it's not like I am becoming a different person. I've always been this person. It's that I am one awakening. So I know exactly who I am. And I am, with that awakening, I'm just trying to think of what term. So I've always been psychic, but I've always called myself, and put in parentheses, a little psychic. And I only say a little psychic because the visions would come to me. I didn't have any kind of control over them. I didn't know what my gifts were. So I didn't really know how to use them or how to understand them, or I didn't lean into them, basically. And so this transformation is, I've totally leaned into who I am, what I can do, and accepted that. And because I've done that, I have grown exponentially, psychically. So that's the transformation part. So the letting go, I talked about letting go. Letting go is hard. And we didn't talk about this earlier, but letting go is so damn hard because it's hard to let go of people, places, and things that once brought you joy that no longer bring you joy. Because us as humans, we want to hold on to that because we think we're going to change and like those things again. What you're doing now is you're changing, but you will never go back to those things. You may go back to something that you let go if it rises to meet you at your vibration. You will never disregard your vibration to go back to those things. So what that means, Say you, I think the example I did earlier was you like to go out. You like to go out and hang out with your friends. There's nothing wrong with that. You just really like to going out, maybe a couple of days a week, maybe on the weekend, drinking, having fun. I call it shenanigans. I love my shenanigan time. But then you're out and you're kind of noticing, I kind of want to go home. And you're forcing yourself to enjoy it. Maybe you're drinking more, you're smoking, just to enjoy it more. But in reality, you don't. So at some point, you're going to let that go. That doesn't mean you're never going to go out. You're going to go out. But that vibration rising to meet you, maybe you're not going to a club if you're going to a club. Maybe you're going to a lounge. Maybe you're going to a nice restaurant. Maybe you're going to a jazz bar. So it changes, you know, so you're not just like at the thump, 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 thump music, but maybe just something, you know, so that's what I mean. It changes and the vibration kind of rises to meet you. Another example of that are friendships. You let them go, and then maybe after your transformation, they begin their spiritual journey. And sometimes you can awaken. Your spiritual journey can be a catalyst for other people's spiritual journey around you. So say you let a friend go, and now they're kind of upset because you don't want to hang out with them anymore. You aren't talking to them as much. So they can feel it too. So maybe that is enough to, and this doesn't happen for everybody, but maybe that is enough to, you know, trigger someone else's spiritual awakening. And they're like, well, God, she doesn't go out, she doesn't do this, she's talking about this, and I'm kind of interested. And so then they follow suit. So you guys may disconnect for maybe a month or two, and then their vibration changes to match yours. So that's what I mean about matching yours. The thing about letting go, though, is it is painful. It's very, very painful, especially when it's people involved. It can be siblings, family members, cousins. It can be anybody. So it does hurt. It hurts to let someone go. Don't worry. You are like. If you know in your heart of hearts you should let someone go, but you're just having a really difficult time, don't worry. You will let them go when it's time to let them go. It will just come. And that's the thing about this journey. The things that need to happen will just come. Like, you're going to be upset about certain things, and we'll get to that as I talk more in these videos, because you want to be on the path and you want to do it right. So you will kind of be stressed out that you feel like you aren't doing the things that you're supposed to be doing when you're supposed to be doing them. And if I can teach you anything, it's that you are going to do what's necessary to be done when you have to do it. That's it. So I can tell you now, don't be stressed out. Just go with the flow. Let happens happen. But you are going to be stressed out. So just know, just trust that whatever needs to be done at that time, you are going to do it. And you're going to rock it out. Okay? So congratulations. And I'm here.